Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York, Major League Baseball on a Sunday afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for the Mets, Cionel Perez. What do you got on him, Chris?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Just about ready to roll. Trey Turner at the plate. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. And we are underway.
First pitch, 140.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Turner stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drive.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Slayer, low outside.
That one is absolutely belted. Stretches out and hauls it in. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Carson Bench up now for the Mets.
Right fielder, number 3, Carson Bench.
Ball one.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second with nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Juan Soto now. Right through there for a strike. Man at second.
Inside, ball one.
And that one clips the corner. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
The 1-0.
Nope. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 2-1. That one missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground. That's a base hit. Bench coming home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lindor swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Runners are at the corners, one away. In the dirt, throw down to third, but he's back safely. Good job to fight that one off. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one well upstairs. Full count now. Jared Young up next for the Mets. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Next is the designated hitter, Jared Young. Golden opportunity right here. There's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult. Especially for
three. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call.
First baseman, Mark
all loaded up. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
Batter challenges in a very big spot, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Two-1 now. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That just misses ball 3.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Now a chance for number 9. That's outside. Ball 1. 2 outs. Bases are full. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 1-1.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In danger of walking in the tying run. Bichette on third. Lindor on second. Vientos at first. 2 out of the inning. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Payoff pitch. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. And he takes a strike. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Rips that one to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second, Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Just missed. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Sinker. Low inside.
1-2 now. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Edmundo Sosa, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Sinker. Low inside.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Gabriel Rincones Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Sinker. Low middle.
Comes up empty.
Sinker. Low inside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Sinker. Low inside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the second. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Bench, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fastball is outside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Out towards right center field. Crawford on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder, Juan Soto.
No, inside.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Long gone. A monster shot to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
A little bit low. Ball 1. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed.
Ball 2.
Just off the inside edge. Francisco Lindor waiting for a turn at the plate. Here's a 3-0. And there's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Francisco Lindor sends it out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
There's a strike. Just missed. And he walked him.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
First baseman, Mark Vientos.
Fastball for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Nope, outside.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
I'm sure he's happy with the automatic double, but you know he's wondering if it cost him an RBI right there. He put a great swing on it, drove it well, but a little bit of bad luck on the bounce. So now we'll see if they can get another 2-out hit and possibly drive in a pair.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jesus Luzardo won't go any further. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with the new pitcher, Jose Alvarado, on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Hey! That's a ball.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball.
And a strike in there. Two on, 2 outs. Sets him down looking. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0.
Phillies center fielder Justin Crawford.
Slider. Middle inside.
Perez back to work.
Ball, that's high.
Slider. Middle outside.
Clips the corner. And 1-1.
Low outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Now the throw to first on the run.
Oh, he's
and
out.
he gets him. Nicely done.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first base line are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Ball 1 low.
Sinker. Low outside.
Next offering is fouled back.
Slider. Middle inside.
Here's a 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Curveball. Low inside.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
Curveball. Low middle.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Slider. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on.
Outside, that's a ball.
4-seam fastball. Low middle.
And they'll do it again.
Slider. Low inside.
Another 1-2. And the slider just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Low outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Curveball. Low outside.
2-2 now. And that's
Ball
down
3.
and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Middle inside.
Runner on the go. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Slider.
Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Philadelphia. It's 5-0.
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman, Brett Beatty.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Turner throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for the Mets, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Nope. Outside. That's ball 2.
Alvarado, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. Breaking ball misses
3.
up and in. That one fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Draws the walk there.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder,
Carson Bench up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Oh and 2 now.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Man at first, one away.
That's ball 2.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. And now 3 and 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's a strikeout looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
That one kicks away from the catcher. Throws to second. In there. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the inning is over. Mets strand one as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Fastball. High inside.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ground ball right side. Vientos. A flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
Slider. Middle inside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Sinker. Low middle.
That clips the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Outside.
Stays alive.
Sinker. Middle inside.
On the ground right side. Baden. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Middle inside.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
For the Mets, third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Ball.
That one ripped, but foul. And that's
Ball
downstairs. Ball 2. On a line out towards center. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2. Upstairs. And that's in for a strike. Three-1 now. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So now here's the Mets DH, Jared Young. He is struck out, and he is walked. Hey. Lindor, the base runner at first with 1 out. Lindor on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Sosa. 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman, Martino.
And that's
Ball 1.
off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2. Ah! That's
Outside.
outside.
And ball
No,
4,
ball
2
4.
aboard. Catcher challenge. We'll take another
For
look.
the Mets, center fielder, A.J.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder, A.J. Ewing.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the center fielder.
Hey!
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Move to second. Lindor back in there. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 2 left for the Mets, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Leading off for the Phillies, third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Sinker. Low inside.
Well, these
Ball, that's
Phillies
out.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Rips that one center field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Sinker. Low inside.
Ball.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Slider. Middle outside.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Slider. Low outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sinker. Middle inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Slider. Low outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Slider. Low outside.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 down, bases empty. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And that one clips the corner.
Sinker. Middle inside. Sinker. Low middle.
In the air, right field. Bench drifts towards it. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman, Brett Beatty.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Hard hit right side. Stott over to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Ground ball to the right side. Harper steps on the bag. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Next for the Mets, right fielder Carson.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Alvarado departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Kyle Backus taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Carson Benj now at the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball popped up. Turner settles under this one. Brings it in, and that is that. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies nothing. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo,
Now pitching for the
Taking
Mets,
over on the mound for the
number
Mets,
59,
Sean Manaea.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
That one pushed foul.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Manaea goes 6 feet 5 inches, 245 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2013.
Sweeper. Low inside.
cut on and miss, struck him out. One gone here.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now.
Fastball. Middle outside.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two.
Sinker. Low outside.
To third, Bichette. On to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hey!
Four-seam
2 down,
fastball.
nobody on.
High
And we're in the
inside.
top half of the 6th.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Queens, well, we go bottom 6. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Orion Kerkering. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening.
Nope, that's down.
That one hammered center field. Crawford going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man at first. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. On the ground, and foul ball.
That's a ball.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. 2nd home run of the inning for him. And they add a pair. It's 8-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who could blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Kyle Backus is done. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Righty reliever out of the pen, Orion Kerkering.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
To the right side. Stott over to first in time. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Ball.
Sliced hard but foul. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Center fielder, A.J. Ewing.
On the ground right side. Stop. Throws to first. That's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Stays alive.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
That one misses.
Ball 1.
And it's 1-0.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
He was late there. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hard hit. Could be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
1 down. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
The other way, can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Runner from second crosses the plate.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second.
Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And he swings through that one.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through him for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's the right fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 1.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Aye.
Circle change. Low inside.
Fought off foul.
Sweeper.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sinker. Low middle.
In the air, left field. And that's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 8-2.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Rincones off of first with 2 away. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Low inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 8 and the Phillies 2. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at Citi Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's out.
Popped in the air, left field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Line drive, base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So back to the top of the order. And next for the Mets, Carson Bench. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The Mets up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Way inside. Next pitch is downstairs. Hit softly on the ground to third. Over to stop for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Up next for the Mets.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Orion Kerkering will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Chase Sugar into the game.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Here's Juan Soto, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Hey.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job. Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That one outside. Full count now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Oh, that's it.
First and second, 2 down.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Yeah.
And there's a ball. Francisco Lindor on deck. Already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Two on, 2 outs, and they're all loaded up.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one a little bit high. Ball 3. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike. Full count now. Swings and misses, struck him out. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 8 and the Phillies 2. Back here in Queens, here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Foul ball there.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-2.
Tough to take
that
a
pitch is
2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
High inside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The Phils with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, left field. Soto under it, and there's 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The designated hitter, Kyle
Four-seam
Schwarber.
fastball. High inside.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Four-seam fastball. High nail.
2 down, nobody on. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Phillies down in order, and it's still 8-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
You'll one. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Left field. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Base knock right field. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
For the Mets.
He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw off the mark, and he's in there.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder, A.J. Ewing.
Here's the center fielder. And that one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, that's out.
Gets the outside corner with that one. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Young over at second, one down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little over.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tim Meza. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Mets leave one. They lead at 8-2.
Now pitching for the Mets.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Austin Warren.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Middle outside.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Sweeper.
Warren, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. High fly ball out towards left center. Takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
Cutter. High inside.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Sinker. Low outside.
0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Sweeper.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Got him looking for the K. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
Last chance for the Phillies. This is Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off.
4-seam fastball. High inside. Sweeper. Middle inside.
Warren is just one strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets take this one in a blowout.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
If it's over, it's over. So just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hugs. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. What's the point? All I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting each time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea. I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do. Said that you never leave. We would fight till it's due. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Since the text turned green, why the it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you stay and you wanted my name and you left, so I'm guessing that you never meant it. Said you try and hold on cause the love was so strong. Now I'm feeling alone in this kitchen, singing sad songs, but I'm knowing that